G'day folks, Sharky's back once again, and I'm doing another Operation Monster Force review, and today we're going to be looking at Dracula. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So you get a nice look at the figure on the box art here. Open up the book and we'll see some of the story here that talks all about Dracula's past and whatnot. Have a look at the figure in his plastic crypt. Here's number 4 in season 1. Come down to the cross cell here and you'll see his nemesis slash partner in this venture. Declan, the Delta Red, both of those guys there, which I've already reviewed. You can go back and check those out after this if you haven't seen it, as well as Declan. And this badass here, the Forgotten King, and all the Sleepwalkers. Bit of a backstory here on the man himself. Fresh Monkey Fiction, Big Bad Workshop collab. That is the box done and dusted. Time to open it up. Alright, so we'll start off with the accessories. Might as well do the tombstone first. Obviously it says Count Dracula, Monster Force. They can stand upright. They can go down. You can even flip around this way. You've got options. We love options. That's the stand out of the way. He comes with 1 set of hands that are attached to him, which are the C-grip hands. 2, the grabby vampire clawy hands. 3, the punching fists, because you know Dracula loves to get into a good old-fashioned knuckle duster of a street fight. And he comes with a pair of trigger hands, so you can tool Dracula up with a gat if you feel compelled to do so. He has this beautiful sword, and the detailing on this is really nice. It's quite long. That's what she said. And there doesn't appear to be any paint specking on it, unlike the Iron Grenadier swords from the G.I. Joe classified line. He doesn't have a scabbard for it, so that is not going to be problematic in that sense. But how good is the handle and the hilt? Like, look at that. And there is no bend in it. It is pretty straight. It's got maybe a slight little kink, but not too bad. I like it. He also comes with a second head sculpt. And good old Drac ain't looking too happy, is he? Those fangs look pretty great. Look at the mullet on the man. Straight out of Florida. Or country Australia. We do love a good mullet here. I've been known to rock one myself in the past. Glorious, glorious mullet. And then moving on to the figure. This is not going to be a very long review, I dare say, because there's not much else packed in with this guy. So this is obviously the face sculpt that you see attached to the figure in the box. He's looking very, very serious. Probably a little bit annoyed that he has to help his nemesis Declan out. But it's a nice sculpt. Those eyes, those red eyes are fantastic. Got himself a nice cravat, I believe that's what you would call that, I think. I could be wrong. I am not the ultimate fashionista, and this is not a fashion channel, so if I am wrong, I don't care. And once again, another look at his glorious mullet. May as well see how well that impacts the range of movement in the head. He can look down at his victims. He cannot look up a great deal with this in the way, but let's see. Yeah, no, he's not. That's probably about as far as it's going to go. But, oh, this head is quite stiff. You can even hear it. It'll loosen up though, probably. Moving on to the T-pose, you can see just how easy that is to pull off with this guy. I haven't heated this figure up. This is straight out of the box as you've seen it. The squeaky butterfly joints are in effect. Once again, not problematic. Just how they are out of the box, folks. Range of movement. You've got in here an upper arm swivel. That one's a bit stiff. Not a bad thing. Arms. Oh, that pinless elbow joint there is a bit tough, but it does click into place, you can see. It's not problematic at all. You'd rather have this than it be real crunchy and clunky. Wrist swivel. No problems there. No problems there. We're just going straight ahead. Change one of these hands. Boom. How'd you go? So just chuck this one in just to see how easy it goes in. Boom. Voila. You can now face palm someone very easily. Don't shoot. This coat is, I guess you could take it off. It is one piece, including like the vest here and the entire coat itself. It's obviously not cloth goods, it's like a vinyl plastic. But yeah, you could take that off. I'm not sure how it would look underneath there. I'm not going to do that. I prefer to leave it on. I don't like to stuff around with everything. But it'll be interesting to see how it impacts the range of movement in the legs. So yeah, that's not going to come up with that in the way. Not that you need to get him into much position, I guess, like that, but kicking wise, or if you want him to hop on one leg, then yeah, the leg's moving fine. There's no problems there. Do the dance for me, baby! All right, so this one, that's not bending back much further there, but there's no problem there. Just going to try and pull this up and see. Let's have a look. Yeah, that one's not going up much further, but that one, yeah, they're okay. Buckled ankle. All right, well, I'm going to switch out this hand again and we will have a look at him compared to some other figures. Just quickly though, I just switched out the head sculpts and the neck did come out and then I got that back in. That's not a problem. That does happen. If you've seen the other videos, you'll know I've spoken on that. And putting this other head on, I had to really kind of put a fair bit of pressure onto it to get the socket into the joint. So, but it's on, it clips on, no problems. It's not anything bad or anything like that, but just something that I did notice with my one. Okay, so there's the most powerful vampire in recorded history with good old Declan on the left and the Urban Ops Delta Red Trooper on the right. And you can see that he fits extremely well with them, despite him having that classic vampire look. And whooshka, there he is with I'm so leaving this in. Take 2. And there he is with Marvel Legends Blade and Moon Knight. I'm glad that I decided to pose him on here off camera because it's taken me a good 5 minutes to get him to stand correctly. Unlike Dracula, who I could stand immediately with no problems, I'm going to risk Moon Knight falling over even just touching Dracula. But as you can see, he's a seamless fit with these vampire-centric characters. And just because I wanted to see this badass with a firearm, I decided that this AK with the under-over M203 was a nice touch. Say hello to my little friend. So that's him, the man himself. And that's another Operation Monster Force review in the bag. So let me know in the comments, you picking Dracula up? Have you already picked him up? What do you think of the figure if you have? Or are you just like, not for me, but I'm happy to get some other characters from the line. Hope you enjoyed the review. If you're watching this for the first time and you're new to the channel, welcome. Glad to have you along. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't already done so. And to all my existing subscribers, thanks for checking in and watching the video. One last thing before I go. Nominations are closing for the 2024 Nerdy Awards. I was nominated by a good mate, and as a result, I'm having a crack at the title. So if you would be so kind to vote for me, I'll put the link in the comments, or you can just go to Nerdzoic's page and you can find the ballot there. Entries close on Sunday, so that is not long to go now. All votes are appreciated. Let's try and cause an upset, shall we? Anyway, thanks for watching once again. I've got some errands to run and some things to do and some more figures to pick up today. So I'll leave you to it. Take it easy. Say hi to your dogs for me. I'll catch you next time.